Alright, wood gassers, we're going to do a video here. I'm just out driving my truck a little bit, just trying to get used to it. I got her warmed up already. You can see my temperatures, my grate, and the hopper gas temperature. You can also see my pressures. And on my dashboard, you can see that I'm running about 1100 RPMs. I put this switch on here for a fast idle. So as soon as I shut that off, she drops back down to factory idle, which is about 600, 700 RPM. Then I'll throw the switch back on and goose it just a touch, and then it'll stick. Otherwise, the coil doesn't have enough oomph to push it off the idle position. But anyway, I just been trying to practice some cold stops and starts, and so I don't stall it. And then I wanted you to see what happens with my air-fuel ratios and the speed of the truck as I'm climbing a few hills. So we're just gonna take off here and see if we can do this. Going up a slight grade here, and then down a hill, and then up another hill, so I'll be able to get her up to speed and get her into overdrive. And we'll see how things progress on the hill. Oh, deer, watch out for the deer. Don't need to be hitting any deer. I'm already out of overdrive. I'm running 2000 RPMs, and it probably won't go into overdrive and stay. But you can see my fuel ratio is 14, 15 to 1, sometimes 13. I mean, I got the ratios that I need for wood gas. It just is that without the timing advance, I'm kind of dead in the water. Here are my pressures. You can see my rail is 31, 32 millimeters of mercury, which is, again, about twice that of water. So, you know, I'm pulling 15 to almost 20 inches of water right now. And I'm down to 45, and I'm in third gear now, or I think it's in third. It's got to shift one more time and then go into overdrive. Well, I think it will anyway. Maybe not. Maybe on the next hill. Anyway, we're running 1200 degrees, so we're up to temperature. It was making good gas before I left the house. There, now I'm finally in overdrive at 60, and it won't be there long. There it came out. It is a truck, though. Even on gasoline, it doesn't take much throttle position to pull it out of overdrive, but this is basically what happens when I'm going to work. I'm, 45 to 60, sometimes 65. I like to really goose it going down the hills, but if I ever get pulled over, I don't know if I'll ever be able to sell the notion that as an average, I'm going 55. It just is on the downhills, I got to go faster, and on the uphills, I just happen to go slower. We'll see. But anyway, I'll be trying a couple of stops and starts here shortly. Yep, there's an Amish buggy. Back out overdrive, 2000 RPMs. Now I dropped another gear down to 50, and my fuel mix is still 14, 15 to 1. So, and my pressure is, as high as 40. If I really put my foot in, I can get her even higher. And just kind of wait for it to speed back up. And I got to take my foot off it some, so it'll at least shift. Anyway, nice day for a drive. I just wanted to throw about 20, 25 pounds of wood in it, take it for a good drive. Maybe I'll go up to see my son-in-law yet and show it to his dad, who still is farming. But anyway, I'm going to do a couple of stops and starts and see if I can keep this thing from stalling when I pull away from an intersection, because it seems to be my nemesis. Again, we got fuel ratios, temperatures, all within reason. My pressures, again, you know, here I am, 47, 48, because I dropped beyond. And you can see my hopper pressure is still virtually nothing. I just don't have a lot of hopper pressure. Haven't been able to figure that one out. I don't believe I have any leaks. If I have any leaks, they're all going to be way downstream of the gasifier, because I don't have any white ash anywhere. I'm not burning any paint off anywhere. So if there's an air leak, it would be downstream, and downstream far enough wouldn't really matter too much, as long as you can get your fuel ratios where they need to be. So again, I think one of the reasons I got my foot in it all the time like I do is because I'm still running factory timing, waiting for my appointment to get my additional computer put on here, which is supposed to remedy that. I think I'll turn around in this parking lot here and practice a couple stops and starts so I don't run this buggy over either. So in gear, with the fast idle on, you know, you can see where it's idling, and it does cycle a little bit because the air conditioning compressor kicks on and off, and I'm not willing to forego the air conditioning. But as I get on the throttle, we'll just watch the fuel ratio gauge. You can see how it drops way down. Well, this time it's working halfway decent, but then it'll lean way out. And it'll kind of recover, because you notice that it was as high as 17, 18. I don't understand that. Anyway, just sharing my experience, and hopefully some of you guys will be able to chime in on how you relate to some of these numbers and everything like that, so I can keep on tweaking and learning and trying to nail down this 75% learning curve. The sun's out, so that's kind of wrecking me now. Let's see if I kill it going around the corner now. Nope, good deal. She likes to peek at the lean, touch that a little bit, and then come back off. But anyway, I guess that's about it for now. Head over to my son-in-law's and see what he's got to say.